Welcome back to another episode of Shatakkii. Today, we're going to dive into the world of food reviewers and mukbangers to really see how they're ending themselves. And I've also been guilty of being on a path to ending myself as well. So we're going to take a deep dive. Actually, not too deep, just a little bit of a dive, a little light swim in this topic and see what kind of waters we can venture into. So put your bibs and eating caps on because we are about to get hungry, baby. All right, so the first food reviewer. Actually, we're going to get into the mukbang portion first, which is much more exciting. But I really just wanted to show you how mukbang content creators and food reviewers really are ending themselves, unfortunately. And the first example I want to take a look at is Nikocado Avocado. This is him. This is his channel, Nikocado Avocado. He does mukbangs where he eats ungodly quantities of food. We're talking 15 to 20,000 calories in a sitting, which is just absolutely bonkers. I mean, just look at some of these thumbnails. Now, don't get me wrong. These are thumbnails. They want to make them look intense and over-exaggerated. But, I mean, that is just gnarly. Kind of crazy, actually. So this is Nikocado Avocado. Now, Mr. Avocado over here has gained over 200 pounds in about the last 4 years of him doing these mukbang videos where he just eats so much food. Oh, and what's gonna break your little hearts is whenever you see what he used to look like before he got sucked into becoming a mukbang content creator and letting himself just go so far. So this is Nikocado Avocado on the right here. About 7 years ago, this is Nikocado Avocado now. So does it look like he's on a path to ending himself? It's no secret that if you eat ungodly quantities of food, you are going to weaken your body. It's going to take your body way more effort to pump blood through your muscles, through your body, because of all the extra fat that it has to. I mean, this guy's body has put on over 200 pounds. Now, here's the crazy thing. In my adult life, I have actually put on 100 pounds at my worst. I'm not into mukbang videos personally. I don't make them. But I did go through a burst of eating a lot of unhealthy food, and I did not have moderation. I would eat lots of ice cream. I was just doing things that weren't good for my health because I would get stressed out. I would just not manage my calories, my diet, my carbs, my sugars. I would just go hog wild every night. I came home from work having half of a half pint of Publix premium ice cream, which is delicious. But I let myself go. So this is me in college. I was a lean, mean machine, which is actually crazy. This is back in like 2014, right? So, okay, so we're talking like what, 8 or 9 years ago? Gracious, right? This was me about a year ago in my the worst shape I've ever been in my life. So in this picture, this was the leanest, the lightest I've ever been, about 185 pounds. Pretty lean machine. I'm 6'3". This is me about a year ago at 285 pounds, which is absolutely nuts. I gained over 100 pounds in about 8 years, but still, it can totally happen if you do not manage your calories that you eat. So if you're a food reviewer or you are into mukbang content creation videos, you don't want to end up like me. I don't even make those videos. And this is what I turned into over the course of 8 years because I didn't manage actually it was 7 years because it's now been a year that I've been trying to eat healthier and lose a bunch of fat. So that was me about a year and a half ago at my absolute worst. Definitely, I felt so crappy every single day. My testosterone levels were horribly low. I knew they were going to be so low because of how much fat I had gained. And I just felt like I didn't want to go exercise. I didn't want to go be an alpha chat and go lift weights. So it was a terrible place. I had to go see a doctor to see what I needed to do to get my testosterone levels to a healthy place because of so much, all the weight and fat that I had gained over the last couple of years. So it is a huge process to lose a bunch of fat. or to gain a bunch of fat. It's not fun because you go from being a Mr. Happy-go-lucky, smiley guy over here on the right to being a not-so-happy, very large and in charge person on the left here. And I did that too. I'm guilty. I've let myself go from that to that. Gracious me. Right now, this is what I currently look like. Minus 5 more pounds from this picture. I've lost this big old round belly that I had. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel the best I've felt in about 5 years right now. I'm looking leaner. Well, I don't have a big belly bulging everywhere. This was close to whenever I was in my prime of being large and in charge. I mean, and I grew up as a kid. I went through my chubby phases just like everybody else, but then I thinned out. I thinned out like this guy. I was like, yeah, I'm happy with myself. Let myself go, and boom. Yikes. That's a big boy playing golf. Either way, you gotta be careful with what you eat and how you eat it. Oh, this is me a couple months ago, too. Yeah, I'm just Alpha Chad. I look like a goofball, just flexing in the mirror. Do not do what I did and gain 100 pounds because it will wreck how you feel, how you function as a human being on this earth. Going from 185 pounds to 285 pounds was a terrible experience. I don't recommend it to anybody. I weigh about 235 pounds right now. I'm down about 50 pounds from where I was about a year and a half ago. Progress. I'm happy with it. I'm trying to get back to, similar shape, just more mass on me than this, but it's a goal I have. It's just because the less fat that I have, I feel like I'm just feeling better and better and better every single month that I'm losing more body fat. That's a goal that I have. But either way, do not let yourself go, especially if you are a content creator who's making mukbang videos or food review videos. So that's just really bothering me that I see people doing these types of videos and gaining so much weight and absolutely destroying their lives, all because they want views and they want ad revenue, they want ad spend, they want all of the perks of being famous because you eat lots of food and you sell all your merch. It's just water weight. It's not just water weight. I'm sorry, Nikocado Avocado. That is way more than water weight. I was just doing a little bit of research about Nick. Blur that out. That's funny. Okay, there's a huge meme. Like, Nikocado Avocado, after he got really fat, he actually made an OnlyFans account, and then he started posting inappropriate, naked sexual videos of himself with, I think, his mate on there. Really, just, if you're into that, hey, go for it. But to me, that is nasty stuff. And there was this big meme going around the internet for like a year and a half or something of his butthole, basically. It was just, he made a complete laughing stock of himself. He was trending on every social media platform of like funny edited pictures where people would draw cartoons. So you couldn't actually see anything, but you could kind of like tell by their funny pictures. It was just a mess. Nikocado Avocado he really let himself go physically, and then he let go. Like, once he reached the point that he did, he gained over 200 pounds over the years. He's 5'7" tall, and he went up to 340 pounds. That is absolutely massive. That's like a NFL linebacker, except for you're not. It's just really, I mean, I've watched Nikocado Avocado for years, just following him. Oh man, what a poor guy. This little guy 4 or 5 years ago, gracious, so sad. So either way, and you know what? Let's just take a little peek at one of his videos just to see what really goes down on these mukbang videos. I'm not going to watch the whole thing, but they are very popular. They get lots of views. I think mainly because people just can't believe how many calories he consumes and how much he eats. It's just crazy. So let's take a little look and see what Nikocado Avocado is all about.
Welcome back to my channel. We're here at Target. I heard they had a sale on cheese.
On cheese, baby. And he's going to make himself a massive concoction. And here we have it.
Let's just go.
Oh my gosh. What is that? Oh no. Please, no.
Wow. Wait a minute.
I bet it does.
So this cost a lot of money.
He loves his cheese, I will say that.
Cheese.
Oh, man. A whole hour. So you get to join Nikocado Avocado on his hour-long journey of this mukbang video where he just eats and eats and eats. Then he puts spicy Cheetos on top of his really spicy, cheesy ramen noodles that he's made, and he loves it.
It's Charlie's fault.
It is not Charlie's fault. It's your fault, Nick. It is completely your fault. And, okay, how much more of this does he eat? All right, I think he's had enough. So let's just check this pile.
Let the haters sway your opinion.
All right, so we go from that pile down to that pile. Okay, so he probably ate like a third or half of that quantity, which has got to be at least 6,000 calories, honestly, maybe more. With all that cheese and like half of a bag or almost a whole bag of Flamin' Hot Cheeto Puffs. I don't know. It's just nuts to see someone let themselves go to this level. And no matter which way you spin it, right? Like, if people want to be medically overweight, they can be. It's their choice. It's their body. They can do whatever they want to do with it. It's just they're ending themselves early. There's no way around it. If you eat like this and you let yourself go like this, you will end yourself early. That's how it medically works. It takes your body a whole lot more work to pump blood and run and function. Instead, if you go from looking like this to looking like this. What do you think? Who do you think is going to survive longer? This guy or this guy? Well, it's a pretty easy guess. Moral of the story, don't be like Nikocado Avocado. Don't forget to have moderation next time you are sitting at the dinner table eating a ungodly mountain of ramen or Takis, whatever it is. Have moderation. Don't be a large, overweight, lazy piece of crap because you're going to end yourself early. This is just a message from the heart of Shatakkii. I just want to let you all know something that has been weighing on me that I didn't realize was this big of a problem until it was me. And I gained 100 pounds and I realized you can't let yourself go. Otherwise, you will completely ruin your life and end yourself early. Hopefully this spoke to some of you that found in this entertaining. This has been your boy Shatakkii, and I will catch you on the next one. Shatakkii out. Stay lean, baby.